What's up guys, welcome back to the vlog. And as we can see from the title, it is 60 days until we get married when I'm posting this, because I was thinking, it would be so cute to just count down our wedding, but also just pick up the camera randomly whenever we decide we want to, up until we get married. But as we can see, we are in the park. Nick is literally opposite of me. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
How do we feel?
I'm very excited.
It's 69 days. Yesterday was 70. So how this is going to work is that we're going to do basically kind of like 8 days up until the wedding, because I'm going to give myself 2 days to edit. So currently we're at day 69, and then we're going to go up until like day 62, and then 62 up until like 52. But truly, it's not going to be every single day. It's just going to be like random moments, knowing that we have to do so many things. And there is a bug, I think, in your hair. Nope, it was just fluff. So yeah, it's not going to be every single day. We're going to be recorded for like basically 80 days straight. We have gotten like a few things done. I feel like it's definitely been the bigger things. This is where it's like the tiny things we need to get done. So we decided to come to the park today because one, we wanted to eat a cute little picnic in the park because it's summertime. But then we were thinking, why don't we bring our little wedding planner and essentially do some of the little things that we need to do. So we're going to order some things off of Etsy tonight. We're going to make some banners, make some signage. So I'm quite excited, but Nick, I think we need to dig in because I'm starved.
Do they know what we're having?
I don't think so. So we decided to pack ketchup.
It's warm.
No, is it?
A little bit.
Oh, darn. And then we decided to pack tater tots because we made something for the first time ever. And I'm just so excited to actually dig into it. Are they warm?
Yes, they're kind of soggy, but I like when they get soggy.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I can't front. But we have 2 huge homemade Philly chicken cheesesteaks. And I think they are going to be so amazing.
They smell fantastic.
They do. Nick made it. Like, he made the chicken and the peppers and everything. So thank you. Thank you so much. I can't wait to dig in and try. Alright, let's see.
Don't mind there's like 2 birthday parties going on in the background as well.
So I'm weird and I don't do peppers or onions. I love the smell of peppers and onions, but I can't do the mushiness. So there's mine. Probably should have cut this at home.
Ah, who cares?
I'm just gonna caveman it. And I think toasting the bread was the better option, Nick. Oh my god. Okay, cheers.
Good.
So good. Oh my god. That looks divine. Alright.
Oh, it's still so warm.
Good, right?
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
So, we're gonna eat our dinner. We're gonna have a nice little moment. Probably stuff our faces ever so slightly. But then we will pick back up and show what we got on Etsy and whatnot. Because I'm really excited. I've been like looking forward to this all day.
I am too.
Alright, our sandwiches were devoured. But I'm laying down because, wait, they weren't devoured completely. What am I talking about? We only ate half of our sandwich. So sorry for the confusion. But I'm laying down because this is how I like to get comfy. Nick prefers to sit, as you should. But in front of us, I'm going to flip the camera so we can see. We have our little, there she is, wedding binder or planner, whatever you want to say. Well, technically it should be a scrapbook, but we'll do that after we get married. But for the past, oh wait, we have like information on there, Nick. For the past couple months, we've used this just to like kind of like separate, you know, invitations and whatnot, and like how we want like our party to look. Like for instance, this is for our whiskey barrel setup, and this is where we're gonna have basically all of our drinks for our party day. So anything that's highlighted, we have gotten. Anything that is not, we have not. So we do have like this, I feel like we can wait on, but then there's like other things. Like one is like our table settings. There you go. Like the last thing we need for this is baby's breath, purple flowers, and then our water bottles, which we don't have to do in this moment. So she is okay, but then I forgot. Oops, we should show the back. On the back, we have an actual mock spreadsheet of what we would like it to look like. So our focus tonight is going to be our photo table, because we are not doing a photo booth and we are not having a photographer. We essentially are going to be laying out Fujifilms, and then we're going to have fun little glasses. We're going to have, essentially, instead of doing like a wedding book, we're going to have like something that people can like sign with a photo of us in it. but we have to order like a few of like the signages and whatnot. So we're gonna go through this. We're gonna see what we need, but I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Let's look on Etsy and then we could show maybe after. Maybe we shouldn't show everything. I'm just realizing that.
No, we shouldn't show everything.
All right, we'll show a few things, but I'm just excited for this because I feel like this vlog and like the vlogs coming after this are just gonna be so cute to be like, oh my god, like look at you guys are getting your marriage license, or like trying cake, or like doing like sitting in the park and like figuring out like, you know, your little in-betweens. Which one do you want to start on, Nick? Do you want to start on the photo table or do you want to start on our table? I feel like I want to start on the drink table.
The photo table?
That's what I meant. I said drink, thinking of signage. I want to start on the photo table.
Okay. I was tossed, honestly, but I think the photo table's a good spot.
Alright, we've been honestly doing pretty good for like what? The past hour and a half. I just feel like there's certain points where it's ever so slightly frustrating because the only thing that we forgot to bring was a measuring tape so that we could just be like, okay, let's see what it looks like. So currently we're figuring out the size decal for our Mira. I do want to keep this a secret until the footage comes out and like wedding day, obviously, or not wedding day, wedding party. But I'm excited for what our decal is gonna say on the Mira. I think it is so cute. But we got some signage, and then what else did we need to get?
The banner.
No. Like where's the list? I think we got like 3 things done. Get away, fly.
The Canva thing.
Yeah, so we got 3 things, and then when we get back to the apartment, we have to figure out what, 2 or 3?
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 things we have to design.
Okay. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's
Sure.
literally just the detail stuff.
Yeah.
It's also really nice out, which helps.
You're gonna be my husband.
You're gonna be my wife.
I have a feeling this is gonna be the last clip from today because I can feel we're gonna want to go home and really figure this out and then order everything. So I don't know the next time we'll see you, but I have a feeling this is how these vlogs are gonna go, so I'm quite excited to see how we just like jump into like the next piece. So we will see you sometime in the future. I can't wait to see what's next. So let's do this one. Edit. This is taking a really long time, but it's actually really cute. Alright, what's next? These 2. So that one and that one. Aww. So cute.
So cute.
Well, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. I don't even know what day the countdown is. How many days until October 23rd? 65 days. Whoa. So the other day when we were at Walgreens, it was such a whim walking into that store because what we ended up doing essentially was printing our photos for our little like scrapbook photo album. And some of our signage, which is like so cute. I'm trying to think which one I should show you. Okay, here's one that is for our Fujifilm. But it's just, I think it's cute. It's like a little sentence just so that, you know, everyone is aware. You just go ahead, you take a Fujifilm, grab a few pictures, or you take the whole thing, whichever you want to do. But walking into Walgreens, it was funny because like we knew when it came to like the photos, I was looking on Snapfish, but I also knew, like, of course, like I could do it online. But it just felt so much easier when we were walking in and seeing that we could do it right on the spot, that we should just do it on the spot. And we probably spent, I would say, like an hour and a half, like 2 hours there, because at first we were trying to figure out like how to work it, and plus the system is old, so it felt very old school, where I was like, wow, this is like taking forever to load, but it's so fun because we just sat with our coffees. Literally no one else was doing it because everyone else just does the online. So let me show you, this is what our little photo booth, like what our pictures will look like.
because they're, if they want to focus. Okay, good. Essentially you can break off like this middle piece so it looks almost like a little Polaroid. But I felt this was the better option because I wasn't trying to do like super, super big photos and like essentially take up the entire like width of the book with just like one photo. We have like an idea of like the layout, but I felt like the little ones was a little bit more cuter. But we do have to go back in just because we only did for the little mini prints up to, I think it was 2022, because we've been together since 2018. So we got a few photos, of course, from 2018, 19, 2020, 2021. And I want to say we did go up to 2022, unless we did do 2021. But regardless, when we go back in, that is when the start of like more of our like Disney photos is going to kick in. And we realized that, you know, in the beginning of our relationship, we just definitely did not take a bunch of pictures. Like we have some, but it's like not a lot. So I was like, Nick, it's so okay. We can compensate with all of our Disney photos that we've taken in the past couple of years. So we're going to do that, but I just don't know when we're going to do that just yet. I think what we should do next is like get the scrapbook, start to like organize like what it'll look like, and now see how many pages we have left so that we can like evenly divide the rest of like the years in that way. But something else that I'm actually doing today that is wedding related is actually getting my brows tinted, which might sound silly, but hear me out because I am doing like my hair and my makeup for wedding day. And I was thinking, okay, I personally don't want to do like lash lifts. I felt for me, something that can make my life easier on wedding day maybe is to have my brows done. And more so, I mean like any of like my little sparse areas or like the front here, they could just be, you know, tinted so that all I have to do is like maybe lightly touch it in on wedding day over like sitting there and like arching it. Because don't get me wrong, some days I have great days with my brows. And then some days I just feel like I'm arguing with them, and there's like certain spots that I'm like, yeah, I know, girl. We have to grow back in a little bit, because I did back in like 2021 wax off the entire like lower half of my eyebrows, and I've been letting them grow. But every now and again when I wax them, I'm like, yeah, I just ever so slightly take a tiny bit too much sometimes. But sometimes I like that thinner look. So I was like, let me just like pause, let me go in, let me have someone like actually shape my brows and then put the tint on it to see if it does help just fill in any of like the missing spaces. But I thought, let me try it now just to see, one, how my skin reacts and just how it fades, so that I can like kind of know come October, okay, we should do it like the week before, 3 days before, you know, whatever the case is. But that appointment is in basically an hour, so I am just gonna truly get ready for like the rest of the day. Like this is one of my days where I work the night shift. So I thought, okay, it's a half-hour appointment, not too bad. Let me just do some of my morning things, run and do this appointment, and then go into work tonight, overdoing it like just throughout like the week. I forgot, we did order things on Etsy. However, it's gonna take a certain amount of time for certain things to ship. So on top of not wanting to show like everything, I also just don't know now when everything's gonna come in. But things have been ordered. And I will say, I feel like it's a good chunk of things, so I feel we're both feeling like a little, you know, that relief where it's like, oof, we know we should be doing it. Now we've done it, so we don't have to stress ourselves out. Like it is the time that I just felt like, yeah, we could have done it earlier, like ordering certain things, but then some it's like it can also wait. Like it's not like immediate attention that we need it to. But she is ordered, so she's good. Really, now that she's ordered, I know my next focus is honestly starting to actually like do the scrapbook. But other than that, I mean, I feel like I'm not too sure if we'll do anything else like within this weekend. I don't feel like we have like a bunch left to do for it. But I'm just excited to see, honestly, where this kind of takes us, because every 10 days, I know we're going to be doing something, and it's just going to be either random where we're like, oh yeah, like maybe we should do it now, or it's already planned. Like, okay, like we know like certain things are going to like happen within this month, next month. But I'm gonna get ready for the morning, just, you know, do my little routine, and we will check back in after I get my brows tinted. So we're gonna take a good look now. This is what they look like before. I do have basically a little, what's it called? I have a little cowlick in this brow. So I wanna see if possibly the color can help there. But then just like, you know, random sparses throughout if she can just get a little bit more than what she is. But like I said, I'm gonna get ready, so we will check in after my brows.
Oh my god, it's so hot in this car. But my brows are done. What do we think? I think they look great, and I can see the camera is shaking, which doesn't make sense because my car is off. But okay. It just looks like I did my makeup. And then truly, I understand when it comes to like the front, essentially like I have a cowlick and just like sparseness in the front. Those are more definitely probably going to be if I ever have to do like henna brow or if I do like lamination just to make those hairs like stick more straight. But I mean, I think they look good. And I like that she didn't tweet or wax the middle because I asked her to leave it just because of the cowlick that I have, but what do we think? Okay, I've made it home. I threw on a little bit of makeup just to see like how my face would look just a little bit different too, because I feel like with them being darker, then it looks like your eyes need a little something. So I threw it on and I'm like, all right, this is what I feel like I typically look like with makeup on, like even my brows. But see, I feel even though I like the tint and I'm glad I tried it, I feel if anything, I will just wax my brows, maybe possibly before the wedding. Only because it looks very similar to like what my makeup can do. Oops, that was loud. I like that in a way it is like, I just wake up and I can brush my brows, but like knowing that it's gonna fade and it's not gonna be like as strong as today. Like I'm gonna check in like let's just say tomorrow and like the day after just to like see how it holds up. But even though I like it, I feel maybe I should just do like a shape before the wedding, because I typically do my own, but I think having someone just like, you know, go in and like just see every single hair that, you know, I'm trying to see up here and I can't really, because I feel like my shape is definitely the same. I have like the little bit of like sparseness that I do have in the front that I would cover with makeup anyway. So good that we tested it today. Don't get me wrong, I feel like even though I'm saying maybe I won't get it for the wedding, I might so change my mind. Like I like it enough to feel like, okay, maybe I'll do it in the future for like, you know, a little vacation or something like that. But in this moment, even though I enjoy it, I'm thinking maybe we just do a wax before the wedding. Because truly, I know I'm not someone who would want to get a lamination in this moment. Lamination essentially is like a perm for your eyebrows, so it can help my cowlick go straight. I just feel more, what I like, the surface I would love to ever get in the future is microblading, just so I can fill in then my sparseness. But all right, we're gonna let this sit for, you know, the rest of the day. We're gonna let it like just linger on like as it starts to fade. But I'll check in tomorrow and probably the day after just so we can see what it looks like. But I mean, I love it. Even though I feel like I'm coming across like I'm not enjoying it, I do enjoy it. I just feel like I also could get this effect with makeup. But I like that in this way too. It's like, okay, it can just be effortless. If I do decide for a wedding, actually, let me just get it done so I don't have to worry about like really filling anything in. But we have time to decide, of course. But for now, I'm gonna get ready to go to work and we will check in tomorrow. Hello again, we meet. Nick yawning, as per usual. So we are currently 61 days out until our wedding, because tomorrow is 60. But that's when this vlog, of course, is getting posted. I do feel we got a nice chunk of things done on Etsy, like all the signage and whatnot. Like there's definitely a few things we have to do, and I have to redo one of them because I did mess up. But I feel like even the photos, we're on the right track. I'm definitely gonna dig into like the scrapbook this week, and then
we gotta hit up Walgreens again.
Yeah.
To finish off the photos.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also the brows. I forgot. I said I was gonna talk about this. I think I do like them now. They have started to like fade just a little bit, because it was like a little, I think for me, I felt a little thrown maybe because it was like a lot right here. Don't get me wrong, I know it's like really sparse right here, but it just felt like a little too much almost, where I'm like, ooh, they look thicker. But like I like that they look thicker here. I don't know if I like that they look crazy thick here. Like I think I like filling it in. So I mean, granted, I think this was a good test run, and I know I kind of said, oh, maybe I won't do it for the wedding. I think that was just a crazy statement in the moment that I was saying, because I think I definitely will. However, I'm gonna do it the week before, because I know whenever I wax my brows, I get super irritated like above, and literally only today is like when it finally started to calm down.
Yeah.
So that was like what, 6 days I think, or 5 days or something. So I'm gonna do it the week before so that one, they can fade, and two, my skin can like relax a little bit. So I'm excited to see how these videos turn out, probably as I already have said at some point. But it's cute, you know? It's just we're picking up the camera randomly throughout basically the next 60 days. And then we'll get to look back on this and be like, oh my god, wow, this was so cute. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
But so basically you can expect a video every kind of like 10 days in that sense. So don't get me wrong, I don't remember what the next day is, but whatever the math is, that is when you will see us next about this topic. But Nick, I think we are pretty much solid on the first basically episode.
Yeah.
So with that, thank you guys for being here. We love you always, and we will see you guys in the next one.